while they jub the cornflakes. Nice cornflakes. Better crunchy. Right, 10:32 train to London. See patient in London. Meeting an old colleague of mine from Moorfields Hospital this evening for a drink and a chat. That should be good. Stay the night and then to the Copa tomorrow. I'm on at 11 o'clock tomorrow in the morning. Then come home. And then go to Jakarta.
The train at platform 5 is the 10:05 East Midlands train in the service to London St Pancras. Calling at Beeston, Loughborough, Leicester, Armagh, Kettering, Wednesbury, Bedford, Luton, Galway, and London St Pancras. This way.
Recently received an email from a lady, Desi, in Indonesia. She and her husband Rizwan live in Jakarta and have a daughter named Felicia who lost an eye due to retinoblastoma. It is their opinion that the quality of ocular prosthetics in Indonesia is not up to a high standard. So they've asked me if I'd consider coming to Indonesia to teach Rizwan how to create a prosthetic eye so he can make one for his daughter and perhaps start his own practice. I've decided to go to Bintaro in Jakarta and meet them and teach Rizwan as much as I can in 2 weeks. From abject poverty to the local shopping mall. Pretty stunning, really clean, upmarket, pretty cheap, totally different. Well, arrived here in my hotel last night. It's okay, it's not exactly the Ritz, and just had breakfast, completely jet lagged to find that I couldn't get back in the room because the electronic door is broken. So now I've just had to pack my big bag again and I need to change rooms. Changed rooms and I've come upstairs. This is the infinity pool on the 6th floor of the building. And as you can see, there ain't a single soul here. Just little old me. 93 degrees at the minute. It's 11:30 or so in the morning on Sunday. So anyway, feeling a bit better now. Getting ready to go to work tomorrow. Still jet lagged. Day. It went really well, and he's a great guy. He's a young lad, he's 31. He's really got what it takes and it's going to be easy to train him. He's done such a lot today. Absolutely exhausted. It's a very small place in a real shanty town district, but couldn't meet nicer people. Little baby Felicia calls me Grandpa John, and when I leave, I have to give her the back of my right hand and she gives it a little kiss. It's just such a sweet. I'm John Pacey-Lowrie. I'm a consultant ocularist. First time we've ever been represented at something like this. There's not many of us in the world. There's probably only half a dozen in the UK. So I'm going to show you a film that's about 20 minutes long, and it kind of explains what I get up to. And thanks again for coming. You can hear this. This is one of my video bloggeroony things. Couldn't go to work Sunday, and I've been in hospital all day today on a drip with, saline and stuff to try and get my hydration back to normal. So it was either something that they served me up to eat here, or it might have been an iced coffee in Häagen-Dazs. The problem is you can't drink the water here, and if they use the ice that they made from water from the tap, then it's going to give you the the toms. So hopefully the rest of the drugs will kick in, and I'll be back to work tomorrow. 3 or 4 days to go, and must admit I'll be fairly glad to get home. Thank you very much indeed for putting up with that. Have you got any questions at all you'd like to ask? Hang on a minute, I can't hear you. Yeah, we're still working on it. Wednesday, June 21. The beard's getting pretty wild, but it's the last thing I've fancied doing, trimming it, as I've been quite unwell. Anyway, been to work again today. We're on track. Well, we're back on track. Rizwan is topped. He's just such a good guy. He's doing really well. So hopefully we'll be supplying his child a new eye tomorrow, and one for another patient the day after. Then I'll be packing my bags and heading back home again. I found out an interesting factoid today, which Fraser might like to put on Instagram. I think we've mentioned before on Instagram about retinoblastoma, which is an awful cancer that affects children. And in fact, we're a big supporter of the Child Health Eye Cancer Trust in the UK. I was absolutely floored when I got the figures today, official figures, that in Indonesia there are 660,000 children that have suffered or are suffering with retinoblastoma. That is massive. There are 285 million people live in Indonesia. However, 660,000, unacceptable. Somebody needs to help these guys. Well, that's why we're here. Okay, coming to the end of 2 weeks training in Indonesia with my friend Rizwan, and he's done a fantastic job, and we just want them to tell their story to make you realise and understand why it was necessary for me to become involved and come to Indonesia.
So I have a daughter. She's 2 years old now. When she was 1 month, we discovered that she got retinoblastoma on her right eye, and doctor already removed her right eye, and then replaced it with the prosthetic eye. And the prosthetic eye we got here, the quality is not good. So she got discharged and inflammation once. So that's why my husband changed his course to become an ocularist, and we search worldwide to find an ocularist who can teach us, but apparently not everybody wants. And then we tried to contact John. He replied back, and now he's here teaching my husband to become the very best ocularist in Indonesia with the very good material and technique, which is following the health. That is the important thing, because we want the best for our daughter.
And so how do you feel that it's been for the last 2 weeks? Have you enjoyed it, Rizwan? Have you enjoyed it?
Yes.
You have. Good. I think you've done extremely well, because you are talented, but you've picked it up quickly. He doesn't say much, but he does smile nicely.
My English is...
His English is fine, don't listen to him. He's just shy.
Hello, it's Fraser here. It seems really weird me doing a vlog, I was editing the video and I needed to put a bit of context into what happens next. It was his birthday when he came back from Indonesia, and so me, my brother Alex and my sister Sophie thought it would be really great if we could throw him a surprise barbecue. Anyway, he came back and here's some of the footage from the birthday night.
In Indonesia.